Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to find the area of triangle GMN. It is a scalene triangle and all of the sides are integer lengths, and the shortest side, GM, is 10 and the altitude from M is 8. Go! I got this puzzle from issue 359 of Chris Smith's maths newsletter, and if you love maths, you really should be subscribed to his newsletter. He also does loads of cool stuff on Twitter. He's got like weekly puzzles, and he got this puzzle from someone called Jerry McNally, which I think is where the GM and N come from. Cheeky. Now, to solve this puzzle, I had to learn something new that I didn't know before, so I thought I'd share it with you. Okay, so normally when we're trying to find the area of a triangle in a puzzle, our first instinct is to go for half base times height. Can we work out the base? Do we know the height? Well, yeah, we've got the height. We can work out part of the base here because essentially what we have is a scaled up version of a 3, 4, 5 triangle. So this length at the bottom here, that's going to be 6. Now all that we need to do is work out the other part of this base line so that we can do our half base times height. And it is part of a right angle triangle. We know that the lengths are going to be integers because that was stated in the question. And we know that none of them can be 10 and one of them is 8. So we're looking for a right angled triangle. It's going to be a Pythagorean triple because of these integer lengths, and one of the sides is going to be 8. Now, to be perfectly honest, what I did was I googled a list of Pythagorean triples, and so I came up with this. So we can discount the 6, 8 and 10 one because that would leave the hypotenuse being 10, and we know that this is a scalene triangle so we can't have two sides the same, and that leaves us with our 8, 15, 17 triangle, which works out beautifully. Although I don't think that any of the cool mathematicians are going to let me sit with them at lunch if they know that I just googled a list of Pythagorean triples. So here's the cool way to do it. You can generate Pythagorean triples by picking an integer m, and then your first length will be 2m, your second length will be m squared minus 1, and then your hypotenuse will be m squared plus 1. Now we know that one of our lengths is going to be 8, so our m is going to be 4. So with m being 4, 2m gives us 8, m squared minus 1 is going to give us 15, and m squared plus 1 is going to give us 17. So that's where our 8, 15, 17 triangle comes in, and now we have all that we need to figure out the area of this triangle, but I will leave that to you guys. So now you'll never be caught off guard when you need a Pythagorean triple at short notice. Am I cool enough to sit with you guys at lunch now?